Thursday afternoon, January 4th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel News Report on this Thursday afternoon, January 4th, 2018. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 12 noon on this Thursday afternoon, and our top story in Peter Channel News Report is what you can say. A live look at Norton, Massachusetts, and the snow is coming down in inches as right now it is snowing heavily and visibility is close to zero, and we'll have more than that coming up on the new news report of the Peter Channel. That's right, expecting up to a foot of snow in the region. Winds, snow, you name it. As a historic bomb cyclone unleashes blizzard conditions from coastal Virginia to New England and frigid air to follow. In other news, President Trump's break with Bannon over Wolf book shows the limits of loyalty. Sessions President Obama era directed for feds to back off marijuana enforcement in states with legal pot. Coin flips, poker hands, and all with their crazy ways America settles tied elections. No damage reported as 4.4 Berkeley quake rocks the Bay Area. Somewhere between the hours of 5 p.m. and 8 p.m., says Peter Rainville. North Korea crashed missile into its own city during failed test. North Koreans could make their country rich by seeking peace, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe said. Trump hails potential Korea talks and credits his firm stance. Macron unveils plan to introduce new law to fight fake news in France. Governor Andrew Cuomo of New York has declared a state of emergency as bomb cyclone batters New York City. Trump's explanation for shutting down his voter fraud commission is just as untrue and partisan. Abducted Texas sisters found in Colorado a person of interest in custody. New health insurance rate is aimed to deliver on a Trump promise. The United States would oppose to any move by the South Korean government to extend financial support to the North Korean Olympic team. International tobacco giant Philip Morris said it stars in an 18 New Year's resolution to give up cigarettes, according to the company advertisements. 9 people staying in an Austrian hostel for backpackers were hospitalized after snorting hastily known as a date rape drug. Volkswagen and Hyundai are teaming up with an autonomous car startup in Silicon Valley, according to the company announcements on Thursday. Bolstering 250,000 new jobs, December was one of the best months for job creation in non-farm private sector 2017 ADP reported on Thursday. Macy's had a Merry Christmas spot. Wall Street cries bomb humbug as Macy's just announced that they're going to close stores at the Fountain Square area in Cincinnati and also going to close some stores in Michigan. Dow Jones Industrial Average tops 25,000 for the first time. Macy's and JCPenney saw better holiday sales thanks to digital, but more store closures to come. Tesla Model 3 production stalls have Wall Street worried about the future cash burn. Looking at stocks now, up 130.73 points at 20,000 at 61.41. SP 500 up 11.02 points at 2724.08. And NASDAQ up 11.02 points at 7,076.55. Alaskan infant DNA tells story of first Americans. A space station is expected to fall out of the sky. The strangest star in the sky finally has a destination in its flicker. Best diets ranking puts keto last, dash first. The cancer death rate has dropped again. In Revere, Massachusetts, just 3 minutes ago, Salem Street incoming traffic from Saugus being closed down. City of Revere Department of Public Works being requested to be in its center. Saugus Police Department being notified. And 1 hour ago, a joint effort by a local firefighters police officer culminated in a daring rescue by a state police area. Wing helicopter crew saved life. A man who knew where it's located in the Merrimack River and Wednesday night. Peter Channel News time is 12:03 on. Game at the Garden against the Florida Panthers has been postponed because of the snow. Bill Belichick doesn't allow snow days, and Patriots players are well aware as the Patriots are going to hold practice at Gillette Stadium despite the snowfall. Isaiah Thomas, cheered by Boston fans, says he's good with Danny Ainge. 25 NBA players weighing in on whether Kyrie Irving plays differently in Boston and in Cleveland. Josh Rosen's #1 priority is battling injuries, and so far he is losing. Spirit Channel News time is 12:04 on this Thursday afternoon, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBTA, where the latest on the MBTA, subway and bus service operator regular weekday schedule. Map trolley will be replaced by bus shuttles. Can be a rail operator on a weekday schedule. Ferry services suspended. Red line experiencing minor delays in the Braintree branch due to an early signal problem at Braintree. Commuter rail. Franklin train 712, 10:55 a.m. from Forge Park 495 has started to rebuild at its 15-20 minutes mass schedule to a switch issue. Low line train 315, 11:12 a.m. from North Station up in 5-10 minutes mass schedule between Wilmington and Lowell. Okay, looking at the highways and byways of New England. Oh my, this is a lots of slowdowns around Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. The only good spot is Route 6 is looking good from Sagamore down to Chatham, and 3 is looking good from Plymouth down to Sagamore. But don't take chances. Stay in the comfort of your home, because this is a storm you don't want to fool around with, because this is a dangerous storm. Snow, winds, visibility near zero. And Merritt Parkway in Connecticut, westbound is closed between Bridgeport and Norwalk. Eastbound side is closed between Bridgeport and New Haven. And 95 is closed from the Pond Street in Norwood down to 120 in Canton. And Mass Pike, it is closed before 128 in Weston. So stay in the comfort of your home. A lot of accidents been reported. And the traffic problems stretch to the central 7 Vermont, New Hampshire, and much of Maine. And far south as much of New York City, eastern New York, New Jersey, and the Philadelphia and vicinity in Delaware. And now shifting gears to the weather and taking a look at the radar satellite loop at 12:06 on this Thursday afternoon. It is covered in snow for much of the region, except for some rain showers down around the Cape and Islands, but it's snow for much of the 6-state New England region and stretching as far south as northeastern North Carolina. And this is a storm you don't want to fool around with, because this is a dangerous storm. And gonna time to see when the storm is gonna end. It's gonna end 12. And the storm's going to end about 2 o'clock and then collapse by about 3 o'clock around the Poughkeepsie area. And then it'll dissipate by about 8 p.m. from west to east and go out to sea. And the dangerous part of it, after the snow gets over, we're going to have very dangerous cold conditions. Okay, the latest, East Providence 8 inches, Westerly Red Island 7.5 inches, Lunenburg 5 inches, Holden 4.5 inches, Needham 3.8 inches, and Dedham 4 inches of snow, and in Naughton 9.9 inches of snow, and visibly near zero for much of the region, leader in the whiteout conditions. Wind gusts, Nantucket at 76, Wellfleet at 75, Woodsville at 66, Falmouth at 50, and Marcy Boulevard, exit 14 Interstate 93, northbound Dorchester close to flooding concerns. Snowfall rates 1 to 3 inches and tapers off 5 to 8 p.m. from west to east and strong northeast to northwest winds. And Morrissey Boulevard, exit 14 Interstate 93 north and Dorchester is closed to flooding concerns. And Taunton Mayor Tom Moy is urging people to stay off the roads. Okay, looking at the power outage map. National Grid in Massachusetts, 385 customers in the dark. And down in Rhode Island, 73 customers in the dark with National Grid and Eversource, 3,298 customers in the dark. 629 of them in the Cushing area, and 721 of them in the Framingham area. So if you lose power, don't call the police department. Don't call 911 to report an outage. Report it to your power supplier like National Grid or Eversource. We are under a blizzard warning until 7 p.m. this evening as wind chill watch remains in effect from Friday evening to Saturday afternoon. Heavy snow with blizzard conditions, blowing and drift and snow. Very cold wind chills are possible. Travel will be very difficult and impossible. Damage to trees and power lines as possible. Total snow accumulations of 8 to 14 inches with localized amounts up to 18 inches. Expected wind chills could range from 10 below 0 to 25 below 0. Portions of eastern and southeastern Massachusetts and most of the Rhode Island for the blizzard warning until 7 p.m. this evening for the wind chill watch from Friday evening to Saturday afternoon. Be prepared for blizzard conditions with near zero visibility at times. And cold wind chills as low as 25 below 0 will cause frostbite and as little as 30 minutes to exposed skin. And strong winds Friday and Saturday may require for a wind advisory, and throughout the weekend, the provided prolonged bitter cold brings a chance for outside freeze-up ice jams within interior southern New England, and freeze-up ice jams can produce flooding upward in the ice jam locations. The ice formation is also likely on harbors and bays and inlets. So, okay, for our forecast, it goes like this. The snow can be every time. High near 30 degrees and blustery wind with it. No for about 20-22 miles gust as high as 46 miles an hour. Chest pressure is 1%. Total daytime snow accumulation 12 to 18 inches possible for tonight. Snow likely made before 11 p.m. The snow can be at every times. Areas of blowing snow before midnight. Mostly Cascade, about 9 above. Wind chill as low as 1 below. Blustery with west with about 13-20 miles gust size. 40 miles an hour. Chest pressure 6%. New snow accumulation 1 to 3 inches possible for Friday. Most size got about 13 degrees. Wind chill as low as 7 below. West wind about 14 miles gust size, 34 miles an hour for Friday night. Parts of Cascade about 4 below. Wind chill as low as 20 below. West wind about 11 and 14 miles gust size, 36 miles an hour for Saturday. Mostly sunny and cold with a high 8, low about 11 below. West wind about 9 and 11 miles gust size, 29 miles an hour for Sunday. Mostly sunny and mostly clouds about 16 about 9 above. For Monday, mostly clouds about 34 degrees. Monday night, chance of snow before 11 p.m. Then a chance of rain about 27 degrees. Then chance pressure is 50%. Tuesday, chest rain, snow and sleet, mostly Cascade about 30, about 18 degrees, and chest pressure is 35%. And for Wednesday, most Cascade about 26 degrees. And currently in Taunton, it's freezing fog, and it's 30 degrees. And in Naughton, it is snow, and it's 28 degrees. With a humidity of 95% and a barometer of 28 inches, and it's falling rapidly. And one last look at the snow. You do not want to be out in the snow because visibility is dropped, and stay off the road. Stay in the comforts of your own home. That's right. Stay in the comforts of your own home, and that's me for the Peter Channel New News Report on this January the 4th, 2018 on the Thursday. I'm Peter Wiggins, and I hope you all have a good day with a good positive attitude. Be safe. I'll have continuous updates throughout the day on the Peter Channel, and I'll see you for a full report coming up on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news. I hope you all have a good afternoon. Stay safe.